Welcome to That's a Shame, everybody. I'm your host, Nick Alex, and I'll dive right into it. I got a little bit of a peeve on my mind, you know? Can we just be honest about the term photogenic? People looking at pictures of themselves, oh, I'm not photogenic. You mean you're ugly? You look bad in that thing that captures exactly what's going on? I hate to break it to you, but it's not the photo you look like shit in. It's life. Isn't it interesting how the people who are photogenic also look good when they're standing in front of you? There's no such thing as photogenic and not photogenic. It's a scale of good-looking and bad-looking people. Are there bad photos? Yes. But if the percentage of the ones of you that are bad is so high that you feel the need to tell people or refer to yourself as unphotogenic, it ain't the camera. Just the way that people fucking manipulate their realities to try to help themselves feel better, it's fucking insane. People relying on dumb fucking phrases to help motivate them through the day. Everything happens for a reason. Women love that one. I dated her one time. It was her fucking, she had it tattooed. She had it tattooed on her forearm. Everything happens for a reason. We were looking for a new apartment one time. We found one that we liked. We applied. We got denied. And she said, everything happens for a reason. We're probably meant to find a better apartment in a nicer location. And I was like, you have a credit score of 304. And I tell jokes for no money. Those are the reasons. Everything technically does happen for a reason, but it doesn't mean it's some divine reason. It doesn't mean that the reason is to beget a better future for yourself. Things aren't working out. You suck. That's the reason. It's not because a better alternative future awaits you. You don't work hard. You have a low IQ. You have an easy life. And all you do is complain about how difficult it is. And I don't want to shit on people who complain too much because that is my favorite thing. Complaining and talking shit is my number one thing that I enjoy doing. I've known comics for years. I've never heard them complain or talk shit. And those are the people I trust the least. I respect a person who has been a dick to me to my face more than somebody who's super fucking happy to see me every time I see them. Oh, Nick, that's a great jacket. That's a nice t-shirt, dude. Those shoes are fucking sick. Say something mean about me or somebody else now or get far away from me. If I've never heard you talk shit or complain about anything one time in the history of our friendship, we're not friends. I trust you zero. Because it means either you don't trust me enough to be who you really are, or you're walking around like this in front of everybody, just fucking happy-go-lucky. And you're dealing with your traumas in some other deep, dark, twisted way that I don't want to get caught up in. You've got shit on a hard drive that should not be on there. That's what I think you're doing. If you never talk shit about anything or anyone, you're just always like, no, they're good. They're a good person, dude. I don't mind them at all. No, they're not. They're good. I love seeing them. Oh, they make me laugh. Yeah. If I've never once heard you say, oh, that person sucks, get the fuck away from me, dude. Complaining is the best. And my wife's trying to get me to stop doing it so much because, I got a son around, got to set a good example. I was making myself fresh orange juice the other morning, and I was bitching about how shitty the juicer was. And she was telling me to stop complaining about everything, be more positive. And immediately I was just like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I got to set a good example for my kid. It's fucking impressive how shitty this juicer is. This juicer's so fucking bad. I'm blown away. I'll never forget it. This juicer is number one at sucking dick. That's me being positive. I can be negative in a positive way. That's about as far as I could take it. I am never more present in a conversation than if it's involving being derogatory towards somebody else. If you're talking to me about how great somebody is, I'm fucking zoned out. I'm thinking about the Knicks I'm thinking about how the tap water you're drinking is destroying your thyroid. I'm thinking about anything other than what you're saying. But if you want to come to me and assassinate somebody else's character, I'm fucking in, dude. I'm so in. God, I hate people. Like, I don't know why more people who have fuck you money don't do shit to just ruin people's days, because that's what I'd be doing. If somebody like cut me off in traffic, was driving too slow in the left lane or whatever, dude, I would take my car and just fucking ram it into the side of theirs. And I'd be like, whoops, here's a stack of cash. But you still got to go get your car fixed. What are you going to do? Call the cops and not take the money? Of course you're going to take the money. But you're still stuck on the side of the road. You got to call a tow truck. You got to go to the mechanic. And you got to spend a day at the mechanic. That's what gets me off. I don't want to hurt you. I'm not trying to, drive you off the side of the road and wrap you around a telephone pole. Leave your kid fatherless. I don't want to do that. I just want to ruin your next couple days. Don't let me get rich. That's why I don't judge these fucking billionaires. Oh, the planet's warming, but they're still taking their private jets. You're lucky that's all that's happening. If you were in line in front of me at an ice cream shop and you tried too many flavors while I was in a rush, I'd have you executed. This is another thing I'm not buying, is this fucking, the amount of short comics I hear or see go on stage and talk about short kings. This woman called me a short king. I've never seen a woman use the term short king in my life. The only time I've ever heard the term short king used is by a short dude saying he was referred to as a short king. I've never seen a woman use it. I think it's bullshit. I don't think it exists. I think insecure short dudes created this term as a way to brag about themselves. And that's why short dudes have a bad name. Some of us do shit like that. I'm a short dude. And I'll tell you right now, tall dudes are not who I have the biggest problem with. It's other short dudes who have me by like an inch. My friends who are like an inch taller than me act like they're in the fucking NBA when they're around me. How you doing, big guy? I'm good, dude. Better than you. The energy of fragile masculinity that you give off is so palpable that I'm willing to bet that when we're not in a room together, most people would think that I'm taller than you because I don't act like a little bitch about it. All right, one more thing I'm going to get shit for. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to come off rude. But this fucking thing where women are drawing on their eyebrows. I understand drawing them on a little bit to help make them pop. But the ones that are just 100% ink, it's wild. This woman who was fucking greeting us at this hotel, she was explaining to us how everything worked. It was a fancy place, yeah. But I didn't hear a thing she said because I was so fixated and distracted by her eyebrows that looked like they belonged on a cartoon character. They looked like a pair of skis I could have fucking shushed down a mountain on. No eyebrows are better than those eyebrows. If I couldn't grow a mustache and I walked up to you with one drawn on in Sharpie, that would be the only thing you talked about for the rest of the day. And I'll leave it at that. I could go off about eyelashes and the lip liner above where your lips actually end. A lot of that stuff is nuts, but the most egregious is the eyebrows, and I'll leave it at that for now. I think that's been enough in this episode. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment. Let's get this thing into the algorithm. I'm starting from scratch here. I could use a boost. If you're listening, rate and review on iTunes and Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. And please join the Patreon, patreon.com/NickAlexComedy. I'd like to be able to feel like a father to my child. In order for that to happen, I need some income. I would also like to be able to rub the amount of money I make in my wife's face. Right now, she makes more than me. And that dynamic is getting tired. Help a guy out. Hook me up and I'll keep these coming. With this same energy, this same attitude. Okay? I appreciate you guys. You're the fucking best. Thank you for being here. Supporting the show. Means a lot. Peace.